NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Wembanyama. Doncic out there with Mitchell. Then there's Williamson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Drexler is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Parrish, and there's Malone, and it's Hayes in at the power forward position. Here's Mitchell. Step back shot. That one drops for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. On the wing, Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Here's Williamson. Excellent D there from Parrish.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Drexler kicks to Fox. Right wing. Parrish against Wembanyama. Fades. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Wembanyama, right side. From deep. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Wembanyama with it. There's the three. Good on the triple.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Here's Fox. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Karl Malone. Thompson looking for an opening. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Here's Fox. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. New Orleans trails by 4. Pass to Hayes. Here's Drexler. Here we go.
Oh, not the price of admission. Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
Your dance team.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards against Young. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Home team ball.
it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 2. Oubre finds Johnson. 1:15 left in the first. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Davis, the pass to Edwards. Over Young. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Bennett, the pass to Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
And he can't hit the second. Now here's Livingston, defended by Young. Here's Edwards, and he converts the layup. Edwards got his second bucket.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Johnson, the pass to Pettit. Oubre, no one around him. It's hauled in by Edwards. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Edwards kicks to Davis. Wembanyama down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Bulls,
the visiting team, 18.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Pressey is out there with Perkins. There's Davis, and it's Young, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Here's Young. The Pelicans make their last shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New Orleans trails by 3. Now the pass to Duma. Tries again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Pressey passes to Wembanyama. Young looking it over. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Drexler. And so here is New Orleans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
What a move by Malone. Driving in with a few long strides and then just rocketing to the rim.
Passes to Pressey. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Parrish. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Parrish against Davis. Young outside. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Some changes for New Orleans. Lewis checked in for Parrish. Millsap comes in for Karl Malone. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Dumars. Now, here's Fox. He has yet to score. And the Pelicans miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it. Good.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Drexler scanning the floor. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Williamson. Outside Lewis. It's good from long range.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Williamson outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Williamson. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Drexler with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. Here's Hayes. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
.116 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Williamson outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Williamson's got 8 points.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Mitchell with the delicate floater.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Fox from outside. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's Williamson, and then jammed down. He flies right over Antoine Jamison.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that one's good. Millsap. And so that brings the
26. The away team, 33.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
They've got Malone. Fox is out there with Drexler. Then it's Parrish, and it's Hayes in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a seat? Oh!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's Fox. Good D by Mitchell.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Williamson with it, and Drexler picking him up. Williamson outside. Pelicans pull it in. Parrish has got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one, good. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans trails by 13. Drexler passes to Fox. To halt the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Young comes in for Hayes. And it's Johnson in for De'Aaron Fox. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
On defense, the visitors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Drexler against the bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Drexler's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And here is Davis. Scoreless thus far. Hits it from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's good on the putdown.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama against Parrish. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 6 points.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Young doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Avery Johnson, and this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Perkins is checked in for Wembanyama, and both free throws good for Williamson. And so Fox will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 19. Oubre outside. Jamison against Perkins. Fades and shoots. Jamison no luck. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Edwards, he's checked in for Baron Davis. 1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Edwards. And no good. Great D that time from Oubre. Jamison with it. Now defended by Williamson. Young against Fox, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Team ball.
.43 seconds left in the third quarter. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Jamison. The 19-footer is on the money. Jamison's got his first points of the game.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
And Young, here we go. And there it is for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Sinks the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Chicago Bulls delivering the blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williamson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Edwards in at the small forward.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Hayes. Over Williamson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Doncic with it. And Drexler picking him up. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Drexler passes to Fox. Feeds it to Hayes. He dishes it to Parrish. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Fox against Mitchell. Fox kicks to Drexler. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Mitchell passes to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Hayes. Drexler outside. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Williamson throws it down.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Here's Drexler. They get the rebound. Another shot. And it's Parrish getting it to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The 3 for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Zion Williamson. Personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. At the line for your home team.
Both free throws good from Drexler. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
It's t-shirt time. Let's go ahead and hear you make some noise.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He gets that one.
Zion
Williamson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And he drives in. Dumars misses. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 doors with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the fourth player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime.
Zion too tired. I gotta call
it
the time out.
Incredible.
He's the only power forward I got in. I ain't even about to know that. So now, after this game, I gotta put a power forward in. Let me turn my microphone up some. Alright, it should be good now.
Check in for Doncic.
Hey, I did a 4-hour live stream playing Call of Duty last night, so if y'all want to go check that out, y'all go check that out on Town Bound Gamer channel.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay.
I did a 4-hour live stream last night playing Call of Duty Warzone, and it's a lot of action in it too. I'm talking about, well, it's talking about like, well, it's to a point where like East Coney being, I'm in the shootout. That's Zach. I can't wait to dunk on Post Malone.
Who is outside? The shot.
I meant Kyle Malone. I said Post Malone.
Now here's Livingston. Millsap covering.
Everybody on my team hit three. Everybody hit three. Everybody hit threes on my team.
That's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
It's good.
Oh, that's a nice play.
Well, he broke that bar ankles. I gotta take him out.
Your floater game when necessary.
Can't begin your ankles, bro.
Wembanyama finds
Zion.
What a play.
Zion.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Johnson, and there's the drive.
Man, how you still got that? Man, that was good. That was a good shot. Good shot.
Now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Another
No
dunk.
doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
What about with the goddamn back and sledgehammer dunk?
It's rebounded by Livingston. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue.
On his eye. And no.
And that one's good.
And then he's so soft, he just
We've
failed.
seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
I gotta plug my phone up. I can't even read my chat. I know ain't nobody coming in my chat though, but I still like to pull my YouTube channel up. So let me go find my iPhone charger real quick, y'all. WWW. We won that bit. We won that. I got about a couple of games in. We might be live on there probably for an hour. I got a couple of games in. Okay. Okay. This is where I need to be at. Okay. Okay. This where I need to be at then. Oh gee. This is where I need to be. I'll find my charger real quick.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Brogdon out there with Frazier. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Howard. And it's Carter in at the 4-man position. Mitchell is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson. And it's Williamson in the power forward. And it's the Hawks.
I appreciate y'all for being with me. If y'all were being with me, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm talking my phone now. Alright, we go run. Y'all make sure y'all come through. You can drop a comment if you want to. Leave a like if you feel like it. You know, if you walk with time bound game, leave a like, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment too. You feel how right in the gameplay. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to pull my YouTube channel up.
Start out. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Three-pointer. Edwards, no good.
Zion for a two-hand dunk, dude.
Williamson against Howard. And it goes down 2 points.
That's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the
I got that chat pulled back up. Y'all feel free to drop no comment now.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish. And I think Zion actually relishes
Come on now.
setting up teammates.
You gotta be ready to catch and shoot like them boys be in real life.
He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention.
And push
he
my
creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him. Just a great person. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's Carter. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Carter outside.
I'm gonna do an online match after this.
And he uses the glass on the way through.
Run a couple online games after this.
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Walt Frazier. White block shot. Good work defensively by Carter.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Williamson outside. Knocked loose. It's over Brogdon. And Williamson gets it to go.
Wait, my dad can't shoot with Zion.
Williamson is just so talented.
My favorite player in the world.
Tough shots with the defense in his face.
Here's Frazier. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense.
I love to see that boy go up for that dunk. Bitch.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete.
He was dunking on them like that, dude. We dunking on them like that, dude.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Oh, yeah, I make sure y'all leave a like after that dunk right there on G.
Team's changing it up here. Carter's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Young. Out to Edwards.
Edwards.
In the train.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defense. He can drive right through you or pull you apart.
He ain't like that, Edwards. He ain't like that.
Here's Edwards.
He ain't got the one I got. I'll tell you now. He ain't got the one I got. He ain't got the one I got. He ain't like that. We balling.
Carter pulls it in. The Atlanta trails by 7.
I love my new microphone I got though. G, my new headset with the mic on. I love it. I fuck with it.
Maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play.
Edward.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just
They cooked me some too.
knows exactly where he
You cooked me some too, Mo?
Here's Free. The rebound by Young. It's Edwards on the wing. Frazier covering.
Oh, Edward. Let do like that. Alfred do the turnaround to the left side. I told you I did.
Kept alive.
Young. Oh, shit.
Gordon, the pass to Young. For the 3. And the
Hey, see, they ain't ready for Young to catch and shoot like that. Hey, thank you for the light. Thank you for the light.
Yeah, now it's all about
They ain't ready for Young to catch and shoot like that for real.
Start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Man.
Those aren't always for the big fella.
Well, I got Edward going on tripping.
power move from the point.
Well, in this
I got Edward going, let go.
see powerful plays.
Man, I passed that ball. He still shot that. I passed that ball, though. I'm finna shut up talk. I'm finna be quiet. And just straight get y'all straight game play. I'm finna be quiet.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
You can do it. You can go get it.
Young against
You can go get it. You can go get it. You can go get it.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And there's the pass to Carter. No good.
Green. Whit.
Shot missing. And
Oh, I gotta get Stephen Curry. I thought I had Steph Curry.
The Chicago Bulls leading by 10. And the second
Take a little quick break, y'all. Take a little quick break, y'all.
short break.
We're gonna be live in a little minute now. Take a little break.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Howard is out there with Carter. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Frazier. And it's Hayes in at the
catch and shoot.
Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And Howard with the stuff.
Now I want to see me with my career dude though. I'm gonna let everybody know now. When I make him my career dude and I hit that paw, it's over with. He gonna be a straight 3-point shooter. G. And y'all know I'm gonna be him. Look at it. You know I'm gonna be him. Look at what I'm doing now. No, I'm gonna be him.
This is how they built the lead.
Man, I'm getting online after this.
At the right time.
Could play an online game after this.
Way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
That Mitchell, bro, he's too slow.
Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first.
Hell nah, but you ain't doing that like that, boy. I thought you were, though. Catch and shoot on the truth. Now let me make that my career mode, dude, man. I make my career dude. It's over with. I'm thinking about doing that. I got all day to do it, though.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Hey, hold on real quick, y'all. I'm finna plug up my other drum stick.
The first one falls. Williamson is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And the Hawks making a change here as well. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Carter.
Yeah, I had to plug on my other drumstick. The other drumstick, it keep tripping on me. Oh, and it sound better when I plug my mic up to this drumstick. Let me turn my mic down some. This shit too loud. Hey, it's up now, chat. I can hear it good now. Yeah, I can hear it good now. Oh yeah. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Check 1 3. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. 1 2 1 3. Time barrel game in this bitch. Alright, that's it. We'll go out just a little bit now. Alright, that's it right there. We here. I ain't gonna lie, you come to Town Bound Game, YouTube channel, you go out of here and talk a lot of shit. I ain't gonna care. I'm down to talk a lot of mess, man. That's what I do when I play my game. That way get me started, like, that way get me, you know what I'm saying? That way make Town Bound Game, or like, I wouldn't be Town Bound Game if I can't talk my shit while I'm playing. And that's just a fact, cause I did, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do them blocks out there if I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gee. Zion. How about Zion the beast though? I ain't gonna care. Hey, to me, if y'all really like basketball, cause I read about basketball since a young. I'm 28 years old now. You know what I'm saying? But when Donovan Mitchell first came in the league, when he first came in the league, that boy was balled and dunking. I'm talking about doing everything Ja Morant doing to this day. Ja Morant played just like Donovan Mitchell when Donovan Mitchell first came to the league. On everything. Donovan Mitchell played just like Ja Morant played just like Donovan Mitchell when he first came to the league. And can't nobody change me for that. Ain't that nobody can say can change that. And I'm finna make me I'm finna make me a Instagram channel, y'all. I'm finna make me a Twitter page for Town Bound Game. I own it just for Town Bound Game. Instagram channel on it for Town Bound Game. Y'all can see the life behind the game. Y'all can see what I do behind the game. So y'all get ready, man. I'm gonna make an Instagram channel called Town Bound Game, and I'm gonna make a Twitter called Town Bound Game. Everything gonna be Town Bound Game or YT. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be Town Bound Game or YT. Everybody in the world gonna know I'm a YouTube. So everything I do gonna be YT. We catch and shoot. They're wet. My boys don't want to see me online. They do not want to see me online.
56 left in the first half. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Atlanta.
They do not want to see me online.
Kicks it to Morris. Diving in. Brogdon right side.
But no. Man, but no, bro. Hell no, bro. I'm decking on everybody now. I'm decking on the whole squad.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their
Come on, Zion. Why you let that boy dunk on you like that, Zion? You got to get them back, boy. You got to get them back. You got to get them back, boy.
Expecting to see something special.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Oh, man, they should never did that.
Here's Frazier. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Dunks aren't always.
I'm finna blow him out. I'm finna blow him out now. Everybody finna hit a three. That wait. That just pissed me off with that, bro. Why you let him dunk on you like that, Zai? You know I don't play that. I take their game for real. I take their game for real. I don't just be playing it just to be playing this shit. I take this 2K for real, man. You get your ass beat the fuck up in real life playing me back to 2K. I take this shit serious. G, man, we finna do it, dunk. There you go. At least we got a layup on him. We ain't dunk on it, but at least we got a layup on him. On G. Let nobody dunk on you like that, Zion, man. Man, give me that.
Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wait.
That shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Bulls delivering the blowout. And join us right back in.
I ain't never seen nobody dunk on Zion like that.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I do until the
yeah, my boy, he got so he jumped so high too. That's crazy, man. But no. Oh, man, shit, you don't do none of that. That's Zai. Yeah, I appreciate whoever that watching me, though. You working with me? You ain't saying that in the chat, though, but hey, you working with me. I fought with that, my boy. Miss later, a man, whoever you will, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with.
That free throw good from Williamson. All right, right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And even though it didn't go down, some nice work to get that inside.
That one goes in. Williams got 6 here in this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. So for the Hawks, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Howard. Wilkins comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Freeze subbed in for Frazier. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Lawson. Six on the shot clock. Basket good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Wilkins against Mitchell. Edwards looking it over. Over Edwards. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
One-on-one here. Perkins trying to break loose, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. Despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Mitchell against Kessler. Mitchell outside. Up and in on the layup. He has 7.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Gordon kicks to Mitchell. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Passes it to Thomas. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Beasley with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sam Perkins.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
So both teams making some changes here. The deep 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mitchell's got 12 in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Howard. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. 1 second left. Good as the jump shot falls. Wembanyama has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
73.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. He's out there with Morris. And there's Hickson. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. It's Wilkins in at the shooting guard position.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Brogdon the pass to Morris. Back to Brogdon. There's the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Wilkins. Morris into the lane. Good D by Williamson.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Hayes. Good D by Williamson. Vassell outside. Hickson against Wembanyama. Over Hickson. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Hayes. Wembanyama with the rebound. Williamson in the post. Covered by Hayes. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Morris. 2 points. That one goes. Morris has got his first points in this one. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hickson. Fade away. And good that time. 11 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Hawks. The dish to Hickson. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Morris against Vassell. Morris, no good. Morris has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Williamson. Vassell outside. The pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 from 7.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Hickson, and Hickson throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Williamson in the post, covered by Hayes, and that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 22 points. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Morris. Vassell grabs the board. Morris has gone 1 of 4 so far. Hickson against Wembanyama. Shoots over Hickson, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Here's Brogdon. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Wembanyama outside. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hornacek passes to Wembanyama. Over Hickson. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Morris with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Brogdon, and he makes the 8-footer.
Malcolm Brogdon.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Wembanyama with it. Working on Hayes. Wembanyama with it. Hayes with the steal. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Paul out there with Curry. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Stackhouse. And it's McAdoo in at the 5. They've got Klay Thompson. Doncic out there with Mitchell. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. Poke loose. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
The 3. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. And Worthy has got it here for the Hornets. Off on the layup. About a minute played so far here in the first. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Williamson. Banked in off the glass.
Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
And it's the Hornets ball. It's a 3-point game. Paul against Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Inside, here's McAdoo. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Hornets. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Here's Williamson. Nails the baby hook. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Mitchell against Curry. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Paul. Outside Curry. Back to Paul. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Hits the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And some changes here for the Hornets. Buck Williams, he's checked in for Worthy. Hudson comes in for Curry. And Boyd subbed in for Paul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williams against Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the
And the defender all over.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Williams. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Hornets. Jones comes in for Stackhouse. And both free throws good for Williams. Doncic passes to Williamson. Gordon trying to break loose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Goes back up. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm. Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
1:24 left to play here in the first. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play. And fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Charlotte making a switch. Thompson's checked in.
Thompson.
Here's Tucker. Still yet to score. Pass to Floyd. Back to Tucker. Wide open look. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
So just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
Here's Floyd. Covered by Mitchell. Floyd, good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Thompson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team, David Thompson.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Pressey. Young outside. From downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thompson driving to the basket.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And stolen by Thompson. That one misses. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Bulls leading by just 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Curry is out there with Paul. Then there's Stackhouse. Then there's Worthy. And it's McAdoo in at the 5 down low. Passes it to Curry. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young taking his time here. Perkins, the pass to Gordon. Basket counts.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now Stackhouse. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Perkins kicks to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Lawson's against Paul. Lawson the pass to Young. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Worthy, and the dunk by Worthy.
He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Young finds Lawson. Back to Young. The pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Perkins trying to break loose. Oh, Worthy with the block. Here's Stackhouse. Tries again. Perkins with the block. They recover it. The shot's good from Paul.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
That is your youth dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Worthy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The offensive rebound. Here's McAdoo. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Edwards. From past the arc. Worthy pulls it in. Worthy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul outside. Back to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down hard.
The assist.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Thompson finds Wembanyama. Will it go? Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Worthy feeling it out a bit. Scooped up. McAdoo tries yet again. It's good. Worthy's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Edwards dishes to Mitchell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. Curry against Edwards. Launches a 3. Edwards, pure.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
It's Curry outside. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Curry's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Thompson inside the line. They get it back. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that
with the score, your home team 39, the visiting team 36.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Lawson sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Zion Williamson is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Pass to McAdoo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Your home team, Zion Williamson, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Charlotte trails by 5. Paul for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Thompson finds Williamson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Curry with the defensive effort.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Thompson inside the line, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got his first basket.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rising fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Changes for Charlotte. Buck Williams, he's checked in for McAdoo. Maxwell comes in for James Worthy. And Boyd subbed in for Chris Paul. They double-team Curry. Williams in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. Shots good by Williams.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Stackhouse. Here's Floyd. Rejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammates.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Williamson against Maxwell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hornets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And some changes here for the Hornets. Hudson's checked in for Stackhouse. Davis is subbed in for Curry. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Davis, defended by Young. And Davis can't get it to go.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Davis. Doncic, no good. Charlotte trails by 3. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Jones checked in for the Hornets. Pass to Lawson. He kicks it to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Williamson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
Personal foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all. Charlotte making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Williams. Thompson comes in for Davis. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Floyd. Outside, Jones. Charlotte moving the ball around. Nice shot by Thompson.
The vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
Thompson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jones. Here's Tucker. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Tucker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it's Williamson missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
He's off on that one. And again, Charlotte running the court in transition. Here's Hudson. Off target. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Bulls up 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Charlotte trailer. And on the court for Charlotte as we Start the fourth. Worthy out there with Stackhouse. Then it's Curry. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's McAdoo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
They grab their own miss. Mitchell passes to Gordon. Dishes it to Hornacek. Pocket 6. Passes it to Paul. Over Mitchell. Here's Worthy. Makes it off the glass.
James Worthy.
Worthy's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think